Good morning, everyone. This is Brave Cow. We are playing some more Pokémon Odyssey. And after doing some side questing, we have completely filled out our Pokédex leading up to the end of the game. There's like 6 post-game mons still to catch. However, we've still got a lot of game left. We're on the 6th stratum out of 8. Quite a ways to go. Story-wise, at least. The one thing I'm a little concerned with is that it means we're going to start getting stale as far as what our teams go, what we can add to our teams, because we're kind of locked in at this point. So, what I'm gonna focus on is just adapting as we go, seeing what the next areas are, and we do still have new mons coming in. You can see here we've got Lucky, has a new mon upgrade of Jolteon here. We've got bringing Markman back. Dynamite had requested Blaziken. We're in an ice area, so now we've got Slush Rush on Sunny. Aerodactyl in this is Rock Dragon with Levitate, which is really cool, and Rock is very powerful against ice, obviously. And then we've got Samo. I was going back and forth on what to do here and ended up on Registeel rather than Jirachi. So, yeah. I think we're gonna have fun. Let's see how it works. Well, that's actually a really bad start. Not completely. But that Swampert in particular is potentially pretty nasty for this team that was made to fight ice types in particular. Let's make sure we've actually got an attacking move as well here. Because yeah, I'm assuming there's no grass types to be found here. Actually, yeah, let's just bring Markman in. That's a very simple, safe switch. See if that finishes Blossom off. It did. Okay. Which means Markman can use Fake Out on either the new mon that comes in or Swampert. Okay. Keep going. I'm just gonna follow up. I think we Drain Punch here. It's probably the most powerful move out of the options. And it's also just going to help keep Markman in good health with the hail and taking a few hits. Mist Hydro Pump is a blessing. I believe Swalot is poison water here. We'll have Sonny finish Swampert off so we don't have to risk the Hydro Pump. Looks like we were risking Hydro Pump anyway, but, you know, whatever. There we go. Okay. Just wanted to double check to make sure I wasn't missing anything there. I do want to make sure we've got Repel on. Do we want to take on the FOEs? I don't know what this one is. I feel like I should be prepping, and they are higher level. We'll do a pass later. I don't feel like we need to right now. This looks familiar. So Dynamite's gonna end up with Bulk Up and Speed Up. That's gonna be super effective because of Ice. There, Blaziken is at negative defenses, and we are now at positive. Weak to fighting, not weak to fighting. Still getting used to options here. Honestly, that could be okay. They're both at lowered defense now. And if they had something like a Focus Sash, it is now broken by hit. We outspeed, which I think we already did. I think we do Thunderbolt into the Blaziken and Close Combat into the Hariyama. We're at a +1 on this. They're at a -1. And now we're at +2 speed. Should easily be able to outspeed and finish off this Hitmonchan. Okay. There are several good TMs in this area that I will definitely need to make sure that I get my hands on. Do you know where the base camp is? I don't. Okay. I do feel like these leads are definitely pulling their weight here. Apparently that they only had 3. Let's just blaze kick twice because we're faster. There is a part of me that wants to take this all the way north, and there is another part of me that's afraid that I'm going to not be able to come back or have to go through everything twice. That was kind of my guess. Oh, okay, good. That is TM14, which is Blizzard, which is awesome. We should actually, real quick here, that's fine. I just had the brief moment of, we should double check to see who can learn that, because, yeah. Apparently that just loops around, which is a little bit underwhelming. Wonder if there's going to be a story beat with these different ruins, or if it's just a maze. Psychic. That might actually be a problem. With dynamite in particular. The good news is, if they're not going ice themed, I think we're okay. So let's blaze kick and Alakazam. And switch in Samo. Alakazam is like tissue paper, so any physical attack does not matter if it's effective or not. I'm gonna have Sunny stay in, only to eat this, these attacks, because at low health like that, they are very likely to attack Sunny first. We'll switch out to Lucky. That's fine. And now we've got an electric type in against the water type. As long as we're faster, that's fine. Doesn't boost their defense. And now we get 2 attacks to their 1. They don't get another Mon in. And we get to Thunderbolt Energy Edge. There we go. I do want, or part of me does want to go back and check on that north-south path that I took. There were a bunch of offshoots that could be crossed, and I'm wondering how many of those are things that I didn't explore, if any, because we already went through that area. Okay. Just taking a quick look here to see if I can figure out an entry here. 'Cause I don't actually see one. So if you go up, down, left, or right here, you either go to this rock, or to one of the sides. If you're starting from here, you either go up, down, or to this rock, which can only take you to 2 places. Up or down, and these all take you to the sides. So I don't think... Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm just guessing, because yep, there we go. Base camp. And wooden planks. Awesome. Shortcut. That loops back around. Okay, so now real quick here. This is where the center path was. And I need to know... Okay, so that's the first one. I'm looking for paths. There is a second one here, because the FOE. This might be really bad. It is. Okay, Mamoswine has Slush Rush, and is going to start with a 1-stage advantage in every stat because of... yeah. Luckily, this is... computer, so it is random moves, which sometimes they'll hit the right one. Okay. Just making sure. I'd really hate to get halfway through this and find out they had a berry. Just saying. Markman has thick fat. So those ice moves are not doing very much. We're getting some good damage in. And good health. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. Sunny has tied enough for right now. I want to try this. I want to try Teeny out. That's very fast. Oh, and Life Orb for damage there. I'm okay with that. Except for the Sandstorm. Or except for the Miss. Mantine is Flying Aether? No. Water Aether Levitate? Something like that. It has, I'm pretty sure it has Levitate, and I know it's at least part Aether. And that actually works out really well because now we get to see what their last mon is. I think they've got one left. Never mind. That's it. Really weird. Okay. Pretty much don't need those anymore. Sure. I went through it so so easily last time. Oh. I missed a lot the first time through. Okay. Very cool. It's a very pretty area, too. I literally just did this puzzle and I'm blanking out again. Okay. What's this? Oh, duh. There we go. Doing this in particular because I don't know when the next fight takes place. I know that there are two bosses, that they're both level 65. But one of them is listed as Abyssal Fortress, and I don't know where that is or when to expect it. Okay. So this one looks like it is like a hive of... Oh, okay. So we go in this cave. That's going to come out over here. And now we're going to have to go all the way around. And we're going to have to go down repeatedly from this hill. Painter. Well, that's not ideal, but maybe we can make it work. Let's just blaze kick twice. Take out Vileplume. I wasn't expecting that to one-shot. That might have been because of the crit. Swallow. Swallow can learn Guts, so that might actually be a bad thing. Sunny dies again. I feel kind of bad, because the reason is because Sunny's in front, and this is designed for the boss, not for every single fight. Okay, so I could go down there, but I'm gonna wait until I get higher. Like, there is clearly a path that I'm going to be above this point later, and I'm going to be able to come down. It feels silly to go down now when I'm just going to have to go back up to the exact same point and possibly have to do it again later. I will also be fair and say if it was for a TM, I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm less concerned right now. That does look like a ghost type trainer. What's that white hand on your shoulder? Interesting. Having these two lead because Snarl and Knockoff are two dark moves, it's seemed like my best option into Ghosts. Snarl's not even normally that powerful, which just shows how nasty Lucky is in this case. And this is going to be a very similar situation to the Alakazam, where any physical hit should just demolish them. Not quite. Granted, I was counting on the Snarl. That's tricky. This still feels like the best option, potentially. I think we just... Drain Punch right up front. Get health back. Slightly upset with myself based on the fact that Fake Out totally would have done it, but whatever, we'll be okay. There's also a decent chance, I was just gonna say, that he doesn't keep using his most powerful moves because it's random AI. Noted. We could have just gone the first time, and it would have been a shorter walk. Whoops. So much HP. FOEs shouldn't regenerate unless they are... unless I camp. So we should be good there. We'll just start with this lead and see what happens. I don't know what to expect. Unfortunately, it's a ranger, which means they can be a pretty widespread. My brain was immediately thinking ground, which was close, at least for one of them. Okay, yeah, it's speed. Markman doesn't really have anything to take out Roserade. Volt switch means that we can get lucky out without taking a death. We get to see theirs first? No. Who's got... Yeah, Samo. Be good into if they are attacking with grass or poison. Okay. What? I hope you're okay. Who, me? Well, I lost sight of my boyfriend during the snowstorm. I hope he's okay. Will you help me find him? Thank you so much. He should be somewhere before the base camp. Okay. Well, there's our geomagnetic pole, so that's good. That goes to the 7th stratum, which we are not ready for. This is probably the base camp. PM01 is another very fun and important move. Drain Punch. We're gonna go over here rather than wasting all of our resources because Mark has so many hit points. Drain Punch is genuinely one of my favorite moves in Pokemon. I've always loved, like, Giga Drain has always been one of my favorite moves, and I really like a lot of the grass types because of it. And when they started introducing more that were effective like that, Drain Punch and Leech, the updated version of Leech Life, are just so cool. I'm guessing Northern Lake. Okay, I don't see anywhere else the boyfriend could have gone. So they probably are at the Northern Lake, which we can't get to. And I think getting to the base camp, this is probably a decent spot to go ahead and wrap up for now. We will continue our 6th stratum journey next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.